My dog just started snoring right as I hit record. I don't think she understands the meaning of quiet on set. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa, and as per your request for my last decluttering video today, I'm gonna be decluttering my eyeshadows. Now, if you don't know, I'm doing like a whole decluttering of my makeup collection. I've done all my face and cheek products already. I'll leave the playlist down below if you want to catch up. But today, a few people requested that I do my eyeshadows, and I kind of also really wanted to do my eyeshadows because I have a lot. Eyeshadow was kind of like the first makeup item that I really fell in love with, and my collection has become a little too overwhelming to bear. So today I'm decluttering all of my single eyeshadows. Palettes will be coming soon. I couldn't combine them, otherwise the video would have been like hours long, and I don't think anyone wants to see that. So stay tuned for the palettes, but for today, we're only doing singles. If you guys are all so excited and you want to see me decluttering, then make sure to keep watching, because that's what I'm about to do right now. Okay, so the first thing on today's agenda is my ColourPop eyeshadows. I have so many. There was a point in my life when I was just obsessed with these. I loved them so much. These are all pretty old. Some of them have dried up. Some of them are just too old to be using. So let me go through them. Okay, this is gonna take me some time. I'm gonna do it off camera, and then I'll show you the ones that I'm keeping and the ones that I'm not keeping. Let me just sort this shit out. Okay, so these are all the ColourPop shadows that I'm keeping. Definitely more than I thought I would, but oh my god, you guys, I have an attachment to these. They're so pretty. Super unique formula, beautiful colors. And these are all the ones that I'm getting rid of. Thought I was gonna get rid of more, but these are just all the ones that are either kind of like super similar colors but are older than the ones that I'm keeping, or they're just like, you know, shattered and all dried up. That's ColourPop out of the way. Let's move on to the rest of my creams. Okay, so these are the rest of my creams. Let's just dive into them because I have so many. The first one I am keeping is a Surat Lid Lacquer in Hadaka. This is beautiful. I use it all the time. I've featured it a lot on my channel. I think this specific color is discontinued, so I'm definitely keeping it because it's just, I love it. Then I have this Milk Makeup Eye Pigment in Mermaid Parade. I think Milk no longer makes these. They're good pigments. This color is so pretty. I barely even use it because it's such like a weird and pigmented color that I wasn't gonna use every single day. It's discontinued, so I wouldn't be able to repurchase it, but I just don't use it, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. Up next, I have this Rituel de Fil. I just butchered that so much. Ash and Ember Eye Suit in Viscera, and this is super pretty. Like, the color is very pretty. I don't know if I can get behind the formula though, because it's just such a weird formula. The color is very pretty, and I did pay a bunch of money for this. I actually want to make this work. I've tried, I haven't, but okay. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it for now. Then I have this Rimmel Magnifies. These are like eyeshadow and eyeliner in one. I have two shades. These are entirely too old to be in my collection. I don't think they make these anymore. They've been discontinued. Shades are pretty, but I haven't reached for these in years, so goodbye. And then I have this Kiko Milano Cream Crush Lasting Color Eyeshadow in 05. This is really pretty. It's like a glittery shadow. I like it, and they don't make this anymore. I think I want to keep it even though I don't use it all the time because it's kind of like a creamy eyeshadow that's very glittery, so it means glitter with no fallout, and I like that, so I'm keeping this one. Then let's move on to one of my favorite products ever. This is the Fleshpot Eye and Cheek Gloss. I think Flesh has gone under. I don't think they're a brand anymore, but I really like this a lot. It's a great eye gloss. It's very comfy. I use it a lot still. It's a perfect eye gloss, cheek gloss. It's great. I'm keeping it. Next, I also have this Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in the shade Beige Luster. It's pretty, well, it's not completely dried up, but it's like pretty old and nasty. I don't remember ever using this, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's definitely leaving because it's too old and I never reach for it. Then I have my one and only Nude 6 Magnetic Matte Eye Color in Terra. That is a tongue twister. I love this. I use it a lot. And it's just so good. Love the formula. Love the color. Yes, keeping it. And I have another weird eyeshadow thing from the drugstore. This is L'Oreal Infallible Paints in Sunset Rise. Super pretty colors. They're very peachy, and they're kind of the same thing as the other ones. But again, entirely too old. Barely ever used these, so goodbye. One drugstore shadow that I'm for sure keeping is a Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow in Espresso. You guys know I love this. I don't know why I said it like that, but I've featured it quite a bit. Great formula, great color, definitely staying in my collection. And then I have another Discontinued Milk product. This is like their clear eye gloss. I don't really know the name of this. This is one of the first products they ever came out with, but it's entirely like too old. Like, look at it. It's pretty nasty. It shouldn't be anywhere near my eye anymore. I really actually enjoyed this. I used like half of it up, but yeah, it's too old, needs to go. I have better eyeglasses now, so I'm using those instead. Next, I have more nude sticks, magnetic eye colors, but these are the luminous ones, so these are shimmery, and these all came in the Hilary Duff collection that Nude Sticks did with Hilary Duff a while ago, I think 2 years ago, I don't know anymore, but these are super pretty colors. I don't reach for these all the time, but they're fairly new. I really like the formula, and the colors are nice, so I'm keeping them as well. I also have this eyeshadow stick from Gosh. This is a Gosh Forever eyeshadow in the shade Nougat, and this is, I think, European brand. I got it when I went to London, and it's, you know, just an eye stick. I don't reach for this a lot, and it's very, very old, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. My Glossier Lid Star in Cub, never leaving my collection. This is amazing. I had my doubts about it at first, but it's so good. Love the color, love the formula. Staying. Next, I have the Touch in Soul Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Shadow Duos. I have 2 shades. These were everything to me when I first got them. Like, they're so good. I don't think Touch in Soul makes these anymore, at least not in the US. Haven't reached for them in so long. They were great, but I think they're too old to use now, and I haven't really used them at all, so they need to leave the collection. Up next, I have my Kosas 10-second eyeshadow in 333. This is a weird formula for me. I've had this for a while, actually. It's not new in my collection, but I think I'm kind of loving it at the moment. I really like the color. I like how easy it is. Literally 10-second eyeshadow. I'm keeping this one because I think it's very unique, and I really like it, actually. Up next, I have another eye gloss. This is from Pat McGrath. This is a Cyber Clear eye gloss. This came in like she used to do like bundles when she first started putting out her makeup, and this gloss came in one of them in like a blue bag. I really like this eye gloss, actually. It's old, but I love it. I still use it. It doesn't irritate my eyes at all yet, and you can use it everywhere on top of other eyeshadows, on your cheeks. It's really nice. Great formulation. I'm definitely keeping it. You can't get this anywhere, but I freaking love it. Up next, I have the Makeup Forever, what's the name of this? Aqua waterproof cream eyeshadow in number 17. I used to really enjoy this. They don't make it anymore. It's cracked and it's dried up, so it's too old for me to be using. I actually liked this a lot. A little bit went a long way though, so I knew this was gonna go to waste for the most part. It was great. It was super long lasting, so it was a good one, good run. Really enjoyed the color, but now it is ready to go to the trash, basically. Next, I have this Australis Metallics eyeshadow, and this is in Gold Gaga. I got this in Australia last year. This is an Australian brand. You can't get it in the US, I don't think, but I love Australian YouTubers, and I hear about this brand all the time. So when I went to Australia, I knew I had to pick this up. It's so pretty. I love this eyeshadow, and I'm definitely keeping it. Up next, I have 2 Cold Classics. I don't even remember the name of these. Still a Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I have the shades Kitten Karma and Smoky Storm. And these were so nice. I really loved them. The internet loved them for a long time. But mine are all dried up and cracked. They were great. I loved them. But they need to go to the trash because they're all dried up. Similar to the last ones, this is the Stila Suede Shade Liquid Eyeshadow. So this is a kind of satin matte finish, and it's an Enchanted Earth. That's the shade. I don't think they make these anymore. They might still have some, but I haven't seen them in a while. It's a little finicky to work with, but I love green, and I think I could make this work. So I want to keep it, experiment a little bit more with it, because I barely used it, which I know that should probably mean I need to get rid of it, but I'm not going to. And then last but not least, I have the Almay Velvet Foil Cream Shadow. This is in the shade Cupid Glaze. These eyeshadows from Almay are so underrated, and they're so freaking good. They are very foily. Like, you can build them up to be super foily, and they don't go anywhere. They're sweat proof, waterproof. These are very good. Great price. Love the color as well. Definitely keeping this one. Okay, so this is everything I'm getting rid of for my cream single shadows, and I'm happy. I think it's good progress. Most of these need to go to the trash because they're all super old and dried up. They don't work anymore, but I might be able to salvage a few for some friends and family if they want to. But yeah, I'm happy. These are all the creams that I'm saying goodbye to. Okay, and now here are all of my powder single shadows, so let's just get started with them. The first one I know I'm not getting rid of is my Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat in Peach. This is my baby. My dog actually fucked this one up a little, so it broke, but it's fine. I still love it. I use this all the time. Could never live without it. Staying in my collection for sure. And then I have this Kaja, I don't know the name of this, Orange Blossom little stacky thing. This one is very cute. Like, I love the colors and they're all very shimmery. Like, but I've barely reached for this since I bought it years ago, and I think it could go to a better home because I just simply don't use it. Next, I have this Dose of Colors Block Party eyeshadow in Shall We Dance. This is very, very beautiful. Like, I love the color. I think it's been discontinued. I don't use it all the time, but I like it and I want to keep it because I can't buy it anymore, so this one's staying. And then I have this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Ice Latte. This is an oldie but a goodie, and it's very, very broken. Like, I love it so much, but it's entirely too broken for me to use. I don't ever reach for this, so yeah, this is going away. And then I have a few MAC eyeshadows here. This is, I think, a Pro Longwear eyeshadow in Hot Paprika. That's a weird name. Cute, but, you know, I haven't reached for this in so long, so it's leaving. Then I have this one, which is in Evening Gray. This is an Extra Dimension eyeshadow. I used to use this all the time for, like, dance recitals and stuff because this is the color they'd ask us to wear, but I don't really use it anymore at all, so also leaving. The only one I'm keeping is this one, which is in Chrome Yellow. This is just a matte eyeshadow and it's great. I don't really have another yellow like this one and I love it. I love yellow. It's such a versatile color, so I'm keeping it. Then I have another trio. These are the Kiko Milano wet eyeshadows, so you can use these wet and dry, and I have 3 colors. This one is, wow, it's super pretty. This is a color 225. Let's see the other colors and compare. I know I'm keeping this one because I just love the color so much. It's in the color 203. I'm keeping that one. And then I have 215. And I think this one's broken. Yeah, this one's broken. A little bit too much of a hassle. It's another blue. I think I'm keeping this blue and getting rid of this one because it's broken. I don't want to deal with that. Up next, I have my Urban Decay Fireball eyeshadow. You guys know I love this one a lot, so I'm definitely keeping it because it's so pretty, so unique, very dimensional. Staying in my collection. Up next, I have yet another trio. These are the Pat McGrath Pigments. Again, they came in like the little set baggy things, but I have 3 shades right here. I have this black one, which is Dark Matter. I love this black shadow so much. It's a weird formula, but it's so nice, blends great, so I'm keeping this one. And then I have these 2, Astro White and Mercury. I really don't reach for these at all. I like this one. This color is super pretty, even though I don't reach for it. I think I don't have anything else like it in my collection, so I think I'm keeping this one, but I'm getting rid of this one because it's just not for me. And then I have another Pat McGrath's Labs thing. This is the UltraSuede Brown Pigment, and I love this pigment a lot. It's so pretty. It's a beautiful just brown shadow, goes with everything, and they don't sell it anymore, so I kind of have to keep it, right? Up next, I have this eyeshadow from Neelands Jord. I don't know, I got this when I went to Denmark. It looks like this. It's like a coppery shade. It's so pretty, actually, very, very pretty, and I reached for this a lot when I first got it, but now it's just like meh. Shades 149, think I'm getting rid of, even though I'm probably never gonna go back to purchase anything from this brand because I don't live anywhere near Denmark, I think. I don't use it, so it needs to go. Up next, I have this Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck. This used to be my favorite eyeshadow of all time. It's like a whitish gold shade, and it shattered once, and I was like, I need to keep it because I love it, but I haven't used it because it's literally, you can see it's shattered, and I need to get rid of it. It's been years, even though I love it, even though it's one of my favorite shades ever. You know what? I need to let it go. And then I have yet another trio. These are the Deck of Scarlet Metal Leaf eyeshadows. They're super pretty. The colors are beautiful. I haven't even had them for a full year, so these are definitely staying because I'm very much enjoying them. And then next I have this MAC Quite Yummy Soft Serve Shadow. This was from a collection a long time ago, and it's, you know, it's all dried up, like super loose. Needs to go. Just simple as that. Goodbye. And then I have this makeup store, Microshadow in Lavendel. Makeup store hasn't been around in years. This is such a beautiful color though. Like, I know it's old, but it's so pretty. It's matte, it's lavender. Ooh, I think I'm gonna keep this. I don't have anything else like it in my collection. Oh god. I'm keeping it. Next, I have an Inglot Pigment. This is from the Jennifer Lopez collection they did. This is in the shade Ethereal. Somebody gave this to me for my birthday a few years back. But it's just, you know, pigments are a little messy for me, and this is just not my cup of tea, so it's leaving, finding a better home. Then I have my Bodyography Glitter Pigment in Stellar. You guys know I love this so much. It is such a classic in my collection. It's one of the best eyeshadows I have, and I need to keep it. I actually want to get more of these because they're such a great formula. Definitely keeping it. Here I have another Inglot Pigment. This is a body pigment actually, body pigment powder, and this is black, and I got this when I did a lot of Halloween makeup a few years ago. It's pretty good for what it is. As an eyeshadow, I don't really need it though, and I don't think I'm gonna keep it in my collection. I might put it in my kit, in my makeup kit, so I'm gonna do that, but I'm getting rid of it from my collection. And then I have another Inglot Pigment. This is another eye pigment, and this is in the shade 112. It's so pretty. Another kind of lilac-y, soft purple, and I'm keeping it, I think, because I don't own a lot of pigments. They kind of tend to get messy, but for the color, I'm willing to sacrifice that. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. I need to reach for this more. Last but not least, I have the Tarte Sun Drenched Chrome Paint, and I used to love this so much. Unfortunately, this smells really badly. Like, the color is beautiful, it still performs nicely, but it smells bad. So it's going nowhere near my eye. It's definitely going to the trash because, you know, it smells bad, time to toss it. Sad to see it go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so these are all the powder shadows that I'm getting rid of. Definitely less that I'm keeping, but it's pretty balanced. I think I'm getting rid of 12 and I'm keeping 15, so that's fine. I am very pleased. This is a good number. Great progress. This is everything I'm keeping because I clearly have an attachment to my single shadows. There are a lot of these that I use all the time though. Some of them I don't, and it's more for sentimental value, but for the most part, you know, I use a lot of these. Okay, and these are all the things I'm getting rid of. Honestly, like, it is a lot. Most of these are like entirely too old, need to leave the collection because, you know, it's a hazard to use them. So I am happy that I went through these, even though I wanted to get rid of even more. I think it's a good number, and it's definitely gonna clear up some space in my collection. Okay, so single shadows, check. Definitely don't remember having as many single shadows as I did. Oh my goodness. But I'm happy. I feel like I didn't get rid of enough as I wanted to. Like, in my head, I was envisioning like keeping just 3 or 4 single shadows, but that wasn't happening. I'm a little too attached to them, but nonetheless, I'm still excited about the progress that I made. So I'm happy that I've decluttered those. Stay tuned for the palettes though, because I think that's gonna be hard for me. I'm very attached to my palettes, even though I rarely ever use them. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see me have a meltdown over eyeshadow palettes. If you enjoy decluttering videos as much as I do, then please make sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you indeed love decluttering videos. And if you're into super easy and real makeup and beauty content, please make sure to subscribe. That helps out my channel a lot. And I post videos exactly like this one every single week, so if you're into that, subscribe button's down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had as much fun as I did filming this for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know where I would be without you guys. I love you, and I will see you right here for my next video. Bye everybody. Mwah.